Hi guys, it's Pop Gibby. I did get on the line at right around 2:05. I had to delete it because unfortunately, and you guys that have families understand, we had an incident in the family, so I had to. They interrupted me not once, not twice, but three times. So um, I'm going to get online with this thing tomorrow at 1:30, between 1:30 and 2, and I I listened to myself before I erased it, but it's probably good I redid it because I'm still stuttering. I'm learning. My trouble is I just want to talk to you, but I'm trying to stay in a kind of a program. There's a couple of my Bible studies, they're programs, but this particular one, 7 ways to go to heaven. I mean, 7 things that happen in heaven. I thought was really interesting, exciting, and you'll see my excitement when I do it tomorrow. Um, Gosh, I miss you guys, and I hope that somebody tunes in live. We had somebody live today, and whoever it was, I certainly do apologize for my interruptions. We're there. My grandson is now going to set up a little sticker, so when I'm online, they know that I'm online. They won't knock. But as you guys know, family, they'll still come in. And it's okay. We'll work around it because we're not professionals here. It's like I've told you many times. I'm definitely not a pastor, and I'm definitely not a prophet. I'm just Pop Gary, a happy go lucky old man that loves the Lord and loves to talk to people. So we're going to get back. We're going to get this thing working. Slowly but surely, I'm hoping that I get a crowd of 5 or 6, but when I do, it'll be more fun. But I'm still having fun, even talking to myself. Maybe I'm a little crazy, but I want to just want to let you guys know I really apologize that we got the interruptions. We're going to try to turn it around here and do it tomorrow. I know tomorrow I'm in good shape because it's all their turns to go to the doctor, and my wife and I are done for 2 months. We don't got to go to the doctor, thank God. But we'll be on tomorrow between 1:30 and 2, probably closer to 1:30 because I've got it ready going. I'm excited about doing it. I don't want to do it yet because they're still going through some problems, and I just would soon do it if I'm uninterrupted. Because I like talking to you guys. I don't want to bore you by people coming into the motorhome and driving us nuts. But at any rate, you guys, I love you, and remember what I told you guys out there. I promise, as God is my witness, I will pray for anybody that needs prayer. I pray every night. I pray every morning. Now, don't make me a saint because I'm not even close to a saint. I'm at the borderline of a ding dong and a nut, but I do love praying for people. And I've got some people out there that have asked me not to mention their names, but I'm praying for one that has a granddaughter, and I've got another one that has a grandson, and I will pray for them. I'm not to mention their sicknesses, and that's fine with me because you know what? God knows their sicknesses. And I want to tell you guys anything that you ask me to do, if you want me to pray for you, and you definitely ask me, please don't mention my name, I won't. I take it very personal. And if people want me to pray for them and not mention their name, it's not a problem. If you tell me to mention your name, I'll mention it. Otherwise, I usually don't mention people's names. I pray for a lot of people on YouTube. I listen to a lot of channels. Like I told you guys, I love Watchman Tom and I love Watchman Den. Watchman Tom has Watchman River. His name is Tom. Has a very large following. Um, he didn't want. He thought if he got 100 people listening, he'd be excited. He's got thousands, but he's good. He does a lot of work and a lot of homework. I mean, it's not an easy thing. He's 62. I'm 79, but it's a lot of work to do what people like Tom do. And then there's Watchman Den, and boy, I'll tell you what, he's he's one of these guys. Gets on there. He's only on there between 7 and 10 minutes, sometimes 12. But he's got something to say if he does. But otherwise, he gives some really good scriptures, and he always returns your. I guess you call them emails. He always returns it to say thank you for doing this or thank you for doing that. He's an awesome guy. He's old like me, but his beard is very, very well trimmed, and he looks pretty handsome for a old guy. But I like him a lot. He's just a matter of fact kind of guy. He don't mess around. He doesn't. He's very serious when he talks. I don't think I've seen him laugh, but that's just Tom. I mean, excuse me, then that's his matter of fact personality, and I like people like that. But also, there's Tom, and he makes me laugh. I mean, goodness gracious. And then I watched another called Watchmen. Really good. He's got programs going on now, but he believes that we are so close to the last days. And I want to let you know when I say something about the last days, I will make it very clear to you. I don't know the time nor the hour. I believe that we are really close, but I believed it in 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and now 26. But as these prophecies are falling together like a deck of cards, it's getting close because it says we won't know the hour. We won't know the day or the hour, but we'll know the season. And it's like a pregnant woman. I watched my wife have a child. I watched my daughter as her coach. I'm telling you that when they get into that ninth, I believe they call it trimester, it means it's coming. And it's coming real soon. So we are, I believe with all my heart, we're on the seventh, eighth, or ninth trimester because things are happening so quickly in this world, it shocks me. Now, can God turn it back around, slow it down? You betcha. God can do anything. But I know that the way I understand it, it's just that last soul. And he knows who it is. We're written in the book of life when we're born. We are already in the book of life. When we're in the womb, we're in the book of life. He knows. He knows the hour we're going to be born. He knows the hour we're going to die. My wife and I, we lost our second child. She didn't make it out of the chute. It was a boy, and we call him Michael. That's his name. But I always tell my wife, no matter what, we're going to see Michael because Jesus has taken darn good care of him. So you have lost children, just keep in mind, you're going to see them and be with them forever. I mean, for eternity. And we'll be able to catch up because there is no time. So I'm going to catch up, guaranteed, because I got all the time in the world to give that Michael love. So any of you guys that lost children, it's not easy. And I'll never understand it. I've lost my parent. I didn't never had a dad. I had a dad 5 months. I was 5 months old when he passed away. And my grandfather passed away before I was born. But that's why I get frustrated time with kids. I go, you guys don't treat your dad with any respect. I said, no, they're your dad. But you know how that goes. Same thing with brothers and sisters. I love my brothers and sisters. I've lost a set of twin brothers, and I lost my older brother. He was a year and a half older than me. But I've got a younger brother, which I've talked online about. He's the one that had the heart, the lung, the kidney, and cancer treatments, but he's still here. And so obviously, God's got something for that boy. I always tell him, he's kind of my hero. I always tell him, I wish I knew what I was supposed to do. So now I'm doing this. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do is this. I don't know. We'll see if I get a following. If I don't, I don't. But I'm trying to do what God's will is. God's perfect. And I found out you got to focus. If you want to do his will, you got to focus. And I ran a business for 48 years. So I can honestly say I want to really focus too much. Now I'm focused. I really, since 2020, I wanted to do God's will. And I talk to people. I talk to the stores. Uh, I love people, as you saw in my other videos. I just love people. So you guys just understand I'm not perfect, but I'm going to try to tell you guys stuff about Jesus. I try to make Bible study stories because I'm not a great reader. I've read the Bible multiple times, but I'm not a fast reader. But I do love the Word of God. And I keep telling my family that. It's just there's so many things. Like my grandson, he's a war buff. And I said, my goodness, my grandson, his name is Brett, go into the Bible. There's so many war stories. Blow you away. I mean, it's nothing to see 150,000 people slain on a battlefield. If you like war, that's where you want to go. If you like love, that's where you want to go. If you like different things, there's so many stories in the Bible. I mean, I love Ruth. I mean, and Esther, oh my goodness, what great stories. What great stories those are. And that's what I want to be kind of like, but I won't be anything like them. They're special people. Joseph's a special person. I mean, Daniel, my goodness, Moses, those are people. David, they're all such special people. Elijah and Elisha. We go on and on. You guys know who they are, but it just, if you love the Bible like I do, it's just mind boggling to see how God uses certain people. I had a person told me that he was old and he's younger than I am. He's 70, and I said, "Well, look at Moses. He lived high on the hog with Egypt for 40 years. And then he stuck up. I'm not going to get into the story, and he ends up being cast out into the desert. He survives. He gets married. He has children for 40 years. And after 40 years of doing that, woe and behold, he sees a burning bush. Then he goes up. The Lord says, I want you to go and do this, save my people. Well, now he's 80. And so you can't say, well, but I'm too old. Well, he wasn't too old because he went and did it. And then guess what? After some mistakes made, I'm not going to get into it again. He roams the desert for 40 more years. Now he's 120. So we can't ever say we're too old. God will take and use a person until it's time to go home. I believe that I've been born to go home in the rapture. Will I? I hope so. The rapture might not come before I pass away, because remember, life is a vapor. We're here today and we're gone tomorrow. Nobody knows. That's why when I talk to people about Jesus, I go, well, I'm young. It doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. When God says it is time, it's done. Like a breath of fresh air or a breath of stale air. It doesn't matter. When it's done, it's done. That's not sad, because people that know the Lord, they're all ready to go when they're ready to go. I take each day as it comes. Are there days I'm frustrated? You betcha. Are there days I'm having joy and peace and love? Yeah. There's days when I'm laughing and happy. I love to fish. And I told you guys I would make up some stories about fishing, but I can also put Bible scriptures in there with you. Peter and the gang were great fishermen. So those are the kind of things I like to talk about. But I do love to fish. I used to love to hunt. And now I can look you straight in the eye and say, I just can't kill an animal. I can't. It was getting harder and harder for me to do. And one day I just realized I'm done. I can't kill an animal, but I still love fishing. Somebody said to me, that's a real do-gooder, said, well, those fish are alive too. And I said, well, but they're really good eating because Jesus ate fish, and Jesus went with his apostles, and they went fishing. So I know he didn't hunt, but he definitely did that. And I thought, so you know what? I'm just going to stick to what Jesus did. I'm going to fish, but I'm not just going to fish for fish. I got a fishing hole down in the where I live, and they call me the preacher because when I'm down there fishing, I get to telling stories, and then they're catching salmon, and I'm telling stories, and they go, "You going to catch a fish?" I'll just keep telling you guys about some Bible stories. And guess what? They all like me, so I get a salmon from them. I don't catch it. So it's all about that. It's not about, oh, I caught
Luffy.
15 fish and you only caught two. Who cares? It's fishing. I tell people I get skunked all the time. My great grandson, Bentley, he gets frustrated when he doesn't catch a fish. But I said, well, there's times when the fish just don't bite. But you know what? We come back in a couple of days, it could be just the opposite. And sure as heck,
Go back on the
example,
couch. Go on the couch.
Karen.
Oh.
Example, we went fishing just a couple of days later, and he caught a bucket full of bluegill and some bass. And he goes, I don't understand it. I said, that's fishing. It's not about catching. It's fishing. So I'll let you go at that. I didn't want to be on too long. And as usual, you guys know I can just keep going on and on and on with stories. I've got thousands of them. So I'm going to try to get on every day here. And if I don't have Bible, well, you'll always get something from me in the Bible, but I'm going to check out right now. And I'm going to get on tomorrow 1:30. 7 things that you don't have to do in heaven. I think you're going to like them. God bless. You guys have a great day. And the Lord bless you and your whole family. Bye bye.
I forgot.